So already one spin just 2 minutes into the session, and that is going to be, another spin. Maybe even, I think it is contact. ACXC has tagged Warp Nuclear, a rookie here as well. Wow. So here comes Flan now, coming across the last two corners. ACXC on provisional pole, and now I have the host. Now on top, but here comes Flan. He was rapid all season, and he's gonna go to P1. And out of nowhere, Warp Nuclear, one of the rookies, is up on top at the moment. TTV Logical struggled early on in this session, about to come across the line, currently 13th and about last. But he wants to change that, and he is, and he goes up to P8. And here is another rookie yet on the field. This one, it's a Brit. He's at his home race. It is Curry, currently P4, doing an outstanding job. And the McLaren goes a little bit wide, but it's able to keep it into the track limits. He's going to go up to P3 for a top 3 at the moment for a rookie. That is a very, very nice job there for Curry. And that is a big, big spin for CX Halo, one of the rookies again. I think the last of the rookies that I've all mentioned, but that is going to hinder his lap massively. In a pretty quiet session after all those spins and incidents, Matt out of order down in P7. He's going to have to find 1.2 seconds. He's nowhere near that. As you can see in the delta, only 6 to 7 tenths up coming across the line. He's probably going to stay 7th. And yes he is. And that was a pretty quiet session in the middle part of qualifying. But Warp Nuclear on pole. He is the first different driver on pole this season. So here we go then, as we're about to get underway for the 4th round of the championship. 5 lights are on, and we're underway here in Silverstone. It's a very, very questionable start here. It looks like it from Josh. What in the world happened there? No one knows so far, but now side by side coming into turn 1, behind and up front. Ooh, someone almost touches in the rear view mirror. I think between Curry and maybe a McLaren of Roca F1, now coming side by side still into turns 3. Warp Nuclear still leads out of ACXC and Overperformance. What a top 3 we have so far, as Flan is struggling to overtake, and so is Matt. And now TTV Logical just waiting for the opportunity to happen, as he already has damage actually on the rear of his car, and ACXC goes straight off. That damage could have been caused by ACXC, but now coming down on the straight, now coming towards turns 5 and 6. It's very, very tricky turns to hit perfectly, especially when you're defending really, really well like this. Flan's still in P4, struggling out of place right now. He's dominated every race this season, but Warp Nuclear still leads ahead of SES, Overperformance, Flan, I have the host, Matt, and Curry all the way down in P7. And now SES has gotten the move done on Warp Nuclear, but he's not going to give it away. And oh, they touch into Maggots and Beckett's, and that was seen from a mile away. Oh my goodness. Warp all the way down the grid now and down to P8. A chaotic lap 1, and oh, already even more contact, but this time it's with the host, who does a full 360. So Flan with a little bit of damage, but now side by side up ahead, it's a battle for P2, Overperformance and Matt. Matt all the way up into the top 3, and Flan just waiting for that crash to happen. Now coming down into comps, who will take the risk? Will it be Matt? Will it be Overperformance? It will be neither of them, but Overperformance misses his breaking point so badly, goes off the track. A potential penalty. No, it's not. He's able to stay on track, but Matt easily gets the spot done. Now can Flan look for a move? It's very risky. He's gonna go for it. Round the outside of Overperformance, and he gets the move done. That was textbook stuff from the Italian. But now Overperformance wants some payback from Flan, battling for P3 now. It's gonna be side by side coming towards the final few corners, but he's gonna have to lift off. He might try and pull a switchback, but he's just gonna run out of room. But Flan is still defending very well, but look at that exit Overperformance has had. He's gonna try it round the outside. This is absolutely outstanding stuff from these boys. It's only lap 2, but Flan is able to keep the spot. And it's an early stop for Curry. That's a very bold strategy for him. Coming out into lap 4, it's a battle for P4, Trembling also up the order, and up in the air he goes, as he's gonna go all the way back to the field. Ooh, that is some pretty severe damage on the front of Josh's car. Flan sets the fastest lap, unsurprisingly, but that could hinder his steering. Ooh, this is Trembling into the pits with some major damage, suspension damage even. So drivers can just not keep their cars clean and away from suspension damage, and its famous goes very wide there. So Athos hasn't opportunity to look for a move. It's going to go down the inside. Oh, what a move. That was so close, but yet so good. So you can just see the sun just blinding the drivers completely almost, as that is obviously a big distraction for the drivers in it, and its famous goes very, very wide there again. He must be distracted from that last grass incident move out of the host, but you can tell Warp Nuclear is running very, very high wing, so he's not even able to gain too much against the McLaren driver. It's both equal cars since they're both in the same manufacturer. Round the outside goes It's Famous, down the inside goes Warp Nuclear. It's Famous trying to keep it on track, but oh, he just runs out of room. Will he be able to look for a move though? Coming down into the final two corners, no he's not. He's going to concede his position, and Warp Nuclear gets ahead of It's Famous. So quietly, SCS is leading ahead of Flame, but look at this battle here. Matt against O Performance. O Performance is going to send it down the inside, gets the move done. But Matt is going to look for a switchback, and oh my goodness, what a switchback that is. O Performance struggling to keep ahead of Matt now, side by side coming down the straight. Of course, there's no DRS. It is just a full manpower and a long straight. No slipstream either, so it is all about who got that better exit, but they both got pretty equal exits. So it's about this corner here. Who has the preferred line? Is it the inside or is it the outside? Matt is going to get down on the inside, and that is the preferred lane for this corner, and he's going to get the move done. These two still battling it out here for P3, but who doesn't want P3? It is a crucial position for the championship. Who will lift off first? Who will send it down the inside? It's gonna be O Performance once again, but he must have not learned from last time, because Matt is the king of switchbacks here at Silverstone, but he's not a king at the moment as he's gonna get it done here. But ooh, that was almost contact between the two. O Performance gets a slightly better exit, but now this is gonna be a little bit sketchy. Will they lift? It's gonna be very close. Neither of them is lifting their full push. Are they gonna make it all the way through at Cops? They made it cleanly through Cops, and they're gonna try and make it cleanly through Maggots and Nuggets. O Performance gonna try and pull the switch back. Oh no, Matt! He's taking too much curb, way too much curb, and he's into the gravel. Oh man, that was such a great battle up until then. Oh no, this is Curry, one of the rookies, into the grass out of the exit of Cops, and that looks like a day done. As you can tell, what I mean, the sun is just blinding these drivers. It doesn't look like he has any damage, but yep, that is a day over. He teleports to the pits, and he's done. So here are the first of scheduled pit stops. Matt is in a little bit of weaving into the pits, interestingly as well. But that is the first stop. And would you look at this? This is just major traffic into the pits. Matt coming in has obviously triggered a major event here. Alto's in the lead out of the blue, of course, because he has not stopped yet. Of course, there is always one mandatory stop in these races, and that is a free position, easily for SCS, because of ACXC. Ooh, one of the back markers who's supposed to give up his position to let these two battle it out themselves, but he wants to join the party and almost take out the leaders even. That is definitely going to be a penalty here in Silverstone, as now side by side now, who will lift first? Who will give up their position? Will it be neither of them? Yes, it will be neither of them coming down, but SCS has a better line. So we have had just great racing all day long, left and right, and oh, that's Warp Nuclear. Oh, that is he sent that way too late. Way too late. And you can see the sun just blinding the drivers. You can barely see the track, but forget the sun, says Warp Nuclear, as he gets the move done ahead of O Performance. And finally, out of the host pits. So as we're on board here with O Performance, that is a back marker of ACXC hindering the battle between Warp Nuclear and O Performance. As Warp Nuclear goes a little bit wide, and so does ACXC. He's got to move out the way. Why is he in front of him? Oh, he just brake tests his O Performance. Oh my goodness. ACXC is ruthless this race. Absolutely ruthless. SCS Binman sets another fastest lap of the race. He's been dominating all race long, and I'm pretty sure we have two battles on track. Yes, we do. It is between O Performance and Warp Nuclear against Josh and ACXC. Both on the same part of the track, both on the same parts of the screen. On board now, Josh is going to look for a move down the inside, but ACXC shuts the door, and that is going to be yet again another hit between drivers under braking. Let's just shout out Warp Nuclear, who has been absolutely outstanding for his debut race. Sends it down the inside of O Performance, and he's going to get the move done. He catches him lacking, but it's not over yet, because he's going to have the inside line, and O Performance is going to have an absolutely beautiful exit and a beautiful line. He's going to try and squeeze down the inside. It's going to be so close, using all the curb, even the grass even, but they're still side by side yet. After that very bold move from Performance, he gets ahead of Warp Nuclear as we go into the third person view. Coming now, he's going to try and send it around the outside. No, he's not. He's going to try and get a Performance, a little bit of Tokyo Drift there, but he's able to keep it on track, try and keep his nose in there. It's Matt and Performance all over again, but this time, Warp Nuclear wants to join the battle party, and now down the straight, it looks like Warp Nuclear is going to get the move done. Performance going to try and look for a move. Oh my goodness, why would you go for a move that far back? A almighty, and he was never going to make that corner in time, and he bumps Warp Nuclear, and Warp is going to take advantage. Meanwhile, this battle is still going on between IJX and Josh. He's going to take it a little bit too hot, and that was a little bit obvious once he was getting closer and closer and closer to IJX. Here on the penultimate lap here in Silverstone, SCS leads by 14 seconds. What a job he has done. Oh, and he's levitating. And yep, that is a server disconnection once again, 2 races in a row. Twice on the second to last lap of the race. But SCS Benman wins here in Silverstone. What a job from him. Flan in P3, and Warp Nuclear, the best of the rookies, comes in P3. What a race. And here are the driver standings after Silverstone. Flan ahead of O Performance, and SCS overtakes its famous for P3 in the driver standings. And here are your manufacturer standings. BMW very consistent all season long so far, ahead of Audi, Ferrari, McLaren, Nissan, and Lamborghini.